Have you heard of this new internet thing? It's all the rage right now. All the kids are talking about it. It's called the World Wide Web. And today we're going to go surfing on the World Wide Web. No, we're not going to do any of that stuff. Yeah, we're all online, right? Obviously, we're online right now in some form or another. And when we do our searches, and, you know, I do a lot of shaving stuff and talk about shaving, search, stuff like that. So you get ads, specific ads just for you. And I'm on Facebook, unfortunately. I don't use it very much. I use it to keep up with old girlfriends. So hello to all my old girlfriends that I follow and am friends with on Facebook. It's where relationships go to just kind of molder away while you watch from a distance. It's a strange thing. Anyway, I get ads for razors, right? You know, like usually disposable razors of some sort or the other. And I saw this ad for this one. I was like, I'm going to buy it because I want to try it. Have you seen this one? The Defender. It's been around a little while now, a couple of years, but I just started seeing it. You know, I know there's a bunch of these reviews on YouTube right now, but I wanted to try it out. And here it is, the Defender. Now, I will be shaving my face today, but I won't be shaving my lip for my costume coming up at the end of October, otherwise known as Halloween to the rest of us, or Samhain, or whatever. Anyway, as Loomis says, Sam Hain. Okay, everybody, let's shave. No, we're not going to shave the mustache part. We're going to try out the old Defender. Now, if you've seen these like I have, they cost $15. I got the Chrome Matte Black. You can get these cheaper. I think you can get these for like if you just get the simple plastic ones, like $5, $6. I don't know. I got the 15. I splurged and got the $15 one because it's matte black chrome. Here's what it looks like. It comes extra blades? No extra blades. You get one blade, folks. $15 and you get one blade. That's how they get you. Let's take it. Extra blades? Nope. One blade, folks. Now, my problem with any sort of razor like this is that, well, first of all, it's a cartridge razor, which is not my favorite, but a lot of people love them. You know, I go for the old safety razors. So when I put these two together, I know who's going to win head to head. Face to face as well. So the problem with these cartridge razors is this is a proprietary blade / cartridge. So this thing will only fit this razor, and I don't like that. Already, I don't like that. I mean, you know, this thing, you press this little button in the back, somehow it pops out. I want to do this without cutting my fingers. Where do we do it? Come on, baby. Come on, get off of there. There we go. You just gotta, sometimes you gotta, it's tough love with your razor sometimes. So this thing slides in. See that little plastic thing? It slides into that little slot right there. And I looked online and I don't think you can buy other ones. I think you can only buy the ones from Defender. These are, whoa, baby! Sorry about that, folks. No, nobody was harmed. The sword was slightly harmed, but not too bad. What was I saying? Oh, yes. These are proprietary blades. I don't like that because who knows when this company is going to go out of business. You know, I hope long life and longevity to whoever works there, but there is a really good possibility that these will not be available forever. Whereas something like this, the 1918 Gillette, you can still buy razor blades for this to this very day and for the foreseeable future. It's just use a regular old safety razor blade, even though that's 104 years old. This one is not. This one's brand new. I'm going to give it a try. The thing about this one was it's got these 3 different heads. See that? And they supposedly flex. See that? You see there's a little bit of flex because supposedly your face, I feel like I'm saying supposedly a lot. Your face, of course, is contoured. And so this thing sort of hugs the contours of your face. So let's see how it goes. Let's lather up. I took a shower. I did my hair. Apologize for all the drama with the which will not be mentioned. Okay, got the old soap blocker from Captain's Choice. Got some Edwin Jagger in there, yeah, which I never use. Going to use my this 70s Solar Flare from Phoenix Shaving. It's a synthetic brush. It looks 70s to me. Well, let me do it how you're supposed to. Hold the little thingy there. And lather up. Now, normally people, when they use a bowl, and I don't like to use bowls necessarily, I like to face lather, but they say they don't keep their hard puck in the bowl. They like to put just like a little bit of shaving soap in there. But I'm going to just keep the puck in there for right now because it does have a lid. It is a soap locker. Davy Jones soap locker. Ooh, this thing. Somebody said that Edwin Jagger stuff like explodes into lather, and boy, were they right. Boy, were they right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it out. It's got the little prongs down there in the bottom. I'm going to take that out and let it dry. There's all the soap in there. Here's the soap on here, shaving cream. Let's lather up. Try this Defender. You remember playing Defender in the arcade back in the 80s? Are you as old as I am? Are you an old person like I am? You remember having to go to an actual building with a pocket full of quarters? Put a quarter in, put an actual coin into this standalone machine. Yeah, we used to have to do that. But man, was it fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not a gamer by any stretch of the imagination, but I enjoyed going to the arcade when I was a kid. All right. Now, of course, you can, shave with whatever shaving cream you want. It could be Barbasol. It could be a shaving oil, whatever you want to use. We're just going for the razor today. See how it goes. This is the matte finish black chrome. It feels good in the hand, It's got some kind of soft grip to the front and the back so that you can, grip it. All right, let's get it wet. See how it shaves. And if you have watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I stepped away from cartridge razors to use safety razors. And I really haven't looked back. If I need to do a super fast shave, like a lazy shave, I'll get my electric shaver out, this thing. Like if I'm just got baseball practice with the kids and I gotta, just get shaved real quick, I'll use that. I never tend to go for cartridge razors. And there's a reason. I just don't like the way they feel anymore. You got this much surface area that you're pressing against your face and dragging. And it doesn't feel as nice as just the single sliver sharp edge of a safety razor blade. There's something simple and elegant about that feeling. I know. I'm just I haven't thought any of this stuff out, folks. Oh, dang it, I shaved half my... This video's going wrong. All right. Goodness gracious. Well, I just didn't shave it yesterday, so I'm going to start over today. I even have a little... Can I tell you? I know you were probably watching going, no, don't do it. I even wrote this down to remind me to not shave my mustache. Yeah, you see it, but I just got talking. Oh, man. I blame you, Defender. Don't blame your tools. It's a poor craftsman that blames their tools. I say that a lot because I mean it. And it's true. You gotta know when to admit you're wrong, folks. Dang it. That's okay. I don't need a big bushy. I'm not going as Ted Lasso or anything. I just need a little thin one. A little thin one, that's all. My costume might have something to do with that sword that you saw collapse to the ground earlier. And I got that thing. This is just a cheap thing I got off Amazon. You can buy swords on Amazon. How crazy is that? At least here in the U.S. I almost said in the UK. Okay, so this thing, as with all cartridge razors, you can press, with some fervor, you can press your face and shave. In fact, you're supposed to, which is the opposite of a safety razor, which you're just letting it kind of drag itself along with the weight of the razor and all that stuff, all that good stuff. But with cartridge razors, and I forget this sometimes when I go back to it, it's been a while since I used one, you can press. Now, if you got real sensitive skin, now, the good thing about these, it's $10. I think I got interrupted when that thing fell. $10 for 4 of them. So $10 for 4 of these. And how long is that going to last? I don't know. Not very long. Not very long, I don't think. Whereas for $10, you can buy a 100-pack of safety razor blades, and that's going to last you a long time. So remember all that stuff. Now, they do offer regular, sensitive, and extra sensitive heads just for the aggressiveness. So if you need that, if you've got sensitive skin, they do have options if you want to try this razor out. And, be my guest. Don't take my word for it. If you want to try it. Try the $5 one. You don't need to get a $15 one. I'm sure there's not... Probably the weight is a little bit better on this one. But I doubt that there's, a big difference. Certainly not $10, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't have the other one. All right. And you don't need to use a fancy shaving bowl or a brush. In fact, someone was telling me that in the comments I was reading. Ooh, slopping that Edwin Jagger all over. I've never used Edwin Jagger shaving soap, and it is a real pleasure. I mean, they've been doing it for so long that I hope they've got it down, and boy, do they have it down. This stuff is slick, and yeah. So, people were saying in the comments, oh, I'm glad, when I started watching those safety razor videos, we're going to go across the grain here. We're going to do 2 passes today. I do 3 normally with a safety razor. I think we'll do 2 today with the Defender. With the Joust, with the Ms. Pac-Man. Now, if they come out with a Robotron razor, I'm in. I'm all in. Anyway, somebody was saying, hey, I was watching those safety razor videos, and I was getting turned off because everyone's using soaps and bowls and, shaving brushes and stuff. And I felt the same way when I first started doing this. I was like, man, that's not for me. I don't want to use a shaving brush and a bowl. I still don't want to use a bowl. But I use a brush fairly regularly. I still love to get the old, the old Barbasol out. But my point is, you don't have to use anything fancy to shave with a safety razor like this. Or with any other razor, really. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be a brush or a bowl. You just be whatever you got, around. You could use, like I have a video where I use Ivory soap, just a bar of soap. And a lot of people seem to do that. I've heard from a lot of commenters that they use just bar soap. So yeah, don't get turned off by the idea that you think you have to get all this fancy stuff. You don't. You can go to the Dollar Tree and pick up their, shaving gel or whatever and use it with whatever razor you want. Now, there are different qualities, of course. You're not going to necessarily get the super slickest shave you can out of that, but, some people don't care about that stuff. Some people don't notice it, Just real utilitarian. Which is kind of what a cartridge razor is like. If you just want to get it over with, the cartridge razor, just get it over with. So, this thing feels fine. It feels light in the hand. It's got a good length to it, It's got, got some plastickiness to it. It says it's chrome, but I guess that's, I don't know. Can't tell if it actually is or not. Maybe I got the wrong one. I don't know, folks. Folks, let's start these over. Okay, get under the nostril there. I'll tell you what, though. Even though I'm not enjoying the feel of it, I think it's doing a pretty dang good job of shaving. So if you are very pragmatic, very utilitarian, it's not bad. It's not unpleasant. I just prefer the other way, But this is great for, like any other cartridge razor. I don't think this one stands out as opposed to like the Mach 3 or the Sensor or whatever is out there in cartridge razors. I don't even know anymore. I don't think it stands out enough to make it worthwhile. And I think that with other cartridge razors you can buy, I know some of them are proprietary as far as how it connects to the handle. But this one seems to be very, very proprietary. I don't know. Anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Would I recommend it? Not really. Not really. I mean, didn't knock my socks off. Not that I was expecting that, but you know what I mean. All right. You know what? I may have done a little bit too much blading. A little too much pressing, because I think I'm feeling a very minor tingle, like a little bit of razor burn. That's me. That's me pressing too hard with a tool I'm not familiar with. Once again, blame yourself, not the tool. Oh man, there's just stuff all over the floor, and there's swords on the ground and pieces everywhere, and I gotta clean all this up. Anyway, so the Defender. Oh, let me put on some Amaretto Special. This is some really nice smelling aftershave lotion. You don't need very much. Just a little bit. Oh, this stuff smells like amaretto and cherries and baby powder and marzipan. Some good stuff. Amaretto Special Post-Shave Balm from moonsoaps.com. Moon Soaps. So, in the end, we got a $15 chrome matte black cartridge razor called the Defender, the Facebook razor. Am I glad I bought it? Sure, why not? You know, it looks kind of interesting. I am a sucker for good marketing. I was looking at the, ooh, look, it's contouring to your face. And, I'm sure that helps a little bit. It gave me a pretty good shave, 2 passes, very clean. There's a couple places I could go over if I wanted to, but then you start to get into, being a little too fastidious, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so that's my opinion. That's it. Coming up on Monday, got a very special, another tryout for a brand new Kickstarter razor that you might have seen on some other shaving channels recently. Yeah, so I got that coming up. It's got magnets. I love a safety razor with magnets. And boy, does this one have some magnets. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend and have a great shave. Leave a comment. I read every single one of them, even if I can't respond to every single one of them. I just can't. My hand just cramps up. I'm writing with a quill and the ink and forget about it. All right, everyone. See you later. Bye.